Dear and esteemed friends, students, and other seekers of all knowledge. In the previous episode, we talked about what started to trouble some people once they finally got a bit of free time, which, of course, they immediately began to use for completely pointless musings. These dreamers, with a certain dose of scholarly humor, began to call themselves lovers of wisdom or philosophers. And instead of stopping and turning to something more useful, they continued with their endless pondering. Soon, they focused on the question of what is the foundation of our world. So they searched for some primordial substance, which they believed made up everything. For example, Heraclitus in ancient Greece believed that the foundation of everything is fire. He said conflict is the father of all things and spoke about the unity and struggle of opposites. Others, like Thales, believed that this primordial substance was water. And then Anaximenes imagined that it was air. In Greek, pneuma. Leucippus and Democritus believed that there are tiny, indivisible particles from which, in the end, absolutely everything is made. They called them atoms. Later generations took the trouble to test this theory. They found out that atoms really do exist, but they are not indivisible, which they soon proved in practice. And because the Greek word for substance is materia, people started calling them materialists, even though they probably wouldn't have called themselves that. Even greater dreamers, like a certain Plato, on the other hand, began to claim that this world, perceived by our senses, is merely a reflection, a shadow of a far more perfect world, the realm of ideas. Our souls once resided there, but unfortunately, because of their attachment to desire and vice, they were somehow exiled into our bodies and into this world of suffering. And humans? This naive fool truly believes he lives in the real world and desires nothing more than to indulge in its questionable pleasures. Meanwhile, the real, true world is happening right behind his back. And because, as Heraclitus once said, conflict is the father of all things, these two schools of thought, materialists and idealists, began to attack and accuse each other of falsehood, which even led to some very tragic events in history. And this dispute, unfortunately, continues in a very unhappy form to this day.